All right, y'all, we back. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea Lo.
I thought
That's your cup.
Oh, there you go.
Ask a cop. Yo, man, we're gonna keep this thing moving. Frenchie, I like what you said, but we got to get to the next topic in regards to what is the prevention for this, because we always talking about it. We always talk about what we should do after the fact. We need PMCS. I understand. Yep, preventive maintenance checks and services. That's what you do. You're trying to take care of things before it actually happened. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna keep talking about it, and hopefully we can come up the dialogue or actually create a solution one of these days, one of these Tuesday nights. So man, listen, we're gonna move on to our special guest in the building, Miss KeKe. How you doing, girl?
Pretty good.
Good deal. Listen, got you up here because we watched your journey. Watched what you've done. Transformation of yourself. And you've talked about it a couple of times. Usually when you're calling in or you'll make a comment, so we thought we would get you up here and let you really talk about it. How you're doing it, and your weight loss journey. Plus you've actually have support from other people, and you actually have started a group to get some things going. So talk about that a little bit, because there's a lot of people out there that want to get started, but either they don't know how to get started, or they get started, but because they don't have a support system, they'll stop. So, talk about your journey a little bit, if you don't mind.
I don't mind, actually.
You need a shot or something to loosen up so you
I
good?
probably should have took one first. Look, I had enough before I came. I went to Hammers before I came. No, steaks on Tuesdays. But I totally understand the whole not knowing how to start or starting and stopping. But what I learned is when you choose you, then that's what it takes. Nothing stops you when you choose you. And choosing me came from, crazy enough, one night, me and my husband, a Friday night in the house, he was on the scale. And he and he was like, I weigh 188, whoop, whoop. And we just talking about it. I didn't get on the scale, nothing. I had an appointment on Monday for an annual. And been borderline everything for the last, prior to 2021. Years prior, borderline everything, high blood pressure, diabetic, high cholesterol, whatever it is, it was always borderline. So when I get to my annual, I get on the scale. And when that lady said 184, I didn't say a word. I just looked.
Wait, so you and your husband
4 pound difference. The only thing is he about 5'10" and I'm 5 feet. I was like, oh, this nigga like fat girls, just tell me. But at that moment, I made a decision. And this meal plan I tried back in 2014 after having my third child, it worked.
Okay.
So sitting in the doctor's office, waiting on my blood work, I started going through my email, trying to see if I could find it. And I left there and went straight to the grocery store to get everything I needed. And I said, I did meditation for that week, prayed a little bit. And on Monday morning, I was ready. It's a 5-week journey, and it takes a whole lot of discipline, more discipline than I knew I had. But what I come to realize is your results are as great or as piss poor as your discipline. So what you put in is what you get out. I didn't tell a whole lot of people, a few. And then, that's what it was. I started on Mondays. My coworkers would inquire, like, what's going on? Oh, you got lunch today? And I told them, and they were very motivating. And I didn't mind, like, during the holiday season, where everybody was eating Thanksgiving dinners at work. And I was sitting there eating a saltless piece of chicken. But I said all that to say I chose me at that moment, and that's all it was going to be.
Now, let me ask you, because, some people are not, sometimes, when the medical side comes into it, like I said, being borderline this, being borderline that, that's a motivation in itself that can help.
Should be.
Yeah, should be. But there, people that are not borderline anything on the medical side, you add to it trying to make sure I say this the right way. Big it became sexy.
For who?
It became sexy for a lot of
She
them.
said for who?
Okay.
It became sexy for a lot of them, and a lot of people are buying into that, even though they actually want to lose weight, but they'll say, you know what, but I can just say this and I'll be all right.
And that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to find confidence in their insecurity. That was me. I was there. But you don't like it. You're just trying to find a way to deal with it. It's kind of like if I talk about it before you do, it prevents you from talking about it because I've already said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Angelo Height, he just said it. Like, you can't tell anybody his height. It don't bother him, none of that, because he already know it. So if I go ahead and put it out, there's no need for you to say it. But that doesn't mean I'm happy with it.
And like people like your girl, what's Lizzo, that's almost become her gimmick is to be big, and girl, be beautiful in your own skin, and I've seen that, and taking nothing away from anybody that wants to be beautiful in their own skin, no matter how big the skin is, whatever it is. I'm trying to say this the right way,
And it's
people.
okay, because if they're okay with it, and Lizzo may truly be okay with it, but it's different when you're truly okay with it, because that means you're happy with it. It's the problem when you're not truly okay with it. But how
Okay.
do you know when a person
Right.
is not truly okay with it? I mean, it made Lizzo money, so at the end of the day,
Yeah, she got a different motivation
Absolutely.
to eat whenever she want to eat. Now, in regards to your support, I know you started a group, getting some other people doing it with you and everything. So how did that start?
I did. I started with my best friend, actually. After I lost 25 pounds in the 5-week journey. I didn't work out. I didn't do nothing but change my eating. That's it.
Okay.
I cut out salt, sugar, drinks, 5 meals a day. And once I didn't see myself in the light other people did. Other people seen it, but I don't know, the mirror was still the same to me, in a sense. It was, my son took an off-guard picture and kind of sent it to me like, Mom, you done lost a lot of weight. Let me tell you about children. 2 things gonna happen. They gonna tell you the truth either way. At one point, my 9-year-old was like, Mama, you got a baby in your stomach. And I was like, I don't. But in the same sense, about 6 months later, that same son was like, Mama, you don't have no baby no more? So that told me that I've lost weight.
Wow.
So you gotta love them on both sides, because I wanted to kill them on the first one. But my best friend was the first person that came and said, friend, I need you to help me. I don't put my journey off on people. I don't talk about it unless you ask. Because what I've learned is when you lose weight and you become better you, people think you're better when you tell them things. So if you ask me, I tell you. But if you don't, I ain't gonna say a word. Because I don't want you to ever think I'm any better because I've lost weight and you haven't. Because at the end of the day, if you want to do it, you will ask. So that started the accountability group. Because people would text me, oh, I need the plan, I need this, I need that. First of all, you have to pay to join the group. You don't pay for the plan, because the plan is just food. But the very first time I paid for anything, that's when I did it. I've been given so many remedies, so many everything that I just kind of shoved to the side. But the first one I paid for, and I don't remember where I got the meal plan from. Maybe it was a Google situation. I don't know. Maybe somebody else told me it worked. But either way, I paid for it, and that's the one I stuck to. So when I started the accountability group, you pay to join the group, because being an accountability partner is hard. Like, it's time consuming, and I work every day. I got 5 kids. So to take all the time out of my day, and I communicate all day in several different ways, but I want to continue to be the motivation, because these people in my group, when you join my group, you're truly my motivation. You may not know it, but that's what keeps me going.
Okay.
So to not waste my time or yours, maybe you will really work if you pay for it. So once you join, we did our 5 weeks, and Lord, tell me about my sister, my best friend. She was a tough cookie. But at the end of it, she was like, friend, you ain't no hoe. Like, I'm a totally different person in the accountability group. I'm not your friend, your sister. I'm nothing but your accountability partner. This is what we finna do. It's via group me, so I don't see you every day. I don't see you at all. Some people I don't even know. It was people from different sides of the world, side of town, whatever, and I choose not to meet you because I'm not your parent. I don't want to parent you. I'm going to follow you on social media, but if you doing anything outside the plan, I'm not the one that's going to jump in your DM because at the end of the day, you got to be disciplined. You got to choose you.
And sustaining it.
The hardest shit ever. But that goes back to what I said last week back in 2014, I wanted to be fine. So that means I just lost weight. And then eventually I gained it back because that's what I want to be. But now I want to stay fine. Like I'm in crop top heaven. Do you hear me? Oh, I'm going to wear this crop. You going to get this crop top. My children hate it, but you going to get it. But that's because at this point I want to stay fine, so it's my lifestyle. Even after I started to work out after I lost weight, because it was kind of my balance. I don't want to be on a diet forever. Them 5 weeks was the hardest 5 weeks of my life. But I literally had to distance myself from everybody and everything. I couldn't go out with my friends. And after they realized that I was serious, they supported. Because at first, people play, they come in, and, even my household, you come in with your cake, but they see I get a real ass attitude. Like, the whole house would be in an uproar because why would you do that?
Ain't nothing worse than a hungry person that's on a diet. Boy, I've been that guy. But
once you accept it, once I got into what I was doing, the shit that I thought I couldn't live without, I don't even think about. Like, I'm cool with salt at all now. At all. At one point, I went from cooking a meal for them and cooking a meal for me. Now they don't even know.
So you were eating saltless chicken? That what you said?
Mm-hmm. Saltless everything. And some days I was just eating because I had to eat. I didn't really like it. I didn't really want it, but I had to do it because eating 5 meals builds your metabolism.
Yeah.
Your metabolism, you don't lose weight. So it was just what I had to do. Part of choosing me. When I started to work out after the fact because I wanted to maintain. That was the part where I'm not going to go strictly by this plan no more, but I'm going to work out the balance. So my next motivational phrase was, you can't wish for it, you got to work for it. So every day I pull up to the gym, put my shoes on, that's what I say. All right,
Okay.
let's go. You can't wish for it, you got to work for it. I go knock out my boot camp.
That monthly fee that comes out of my account is enough motivation for me to just...
I paid Planet Fitness 3 years and never stepped foot in their door.
If I'm paying them, I'm going to get over there. Enough to get my money's worth. It ain't nothing but walk around. I've done that too. Sometimes I've just went there to take a shower.
Oh, God. I mean, I would go and be on a little tread thing, and as soon as my phone rings or somebody texts, I'm responding, then there's something going out the door. But I hate working out. I do. I don't like nothing about it. But I'm going to go.
She said, but I'm going to go. So do you get, or how did you, I'm assuming you probably did, but did you get like, for lack of better words, some jealousy from some of your folks around you?
Absolutely. I mean, they'll never admit it, but conversations changed. Some didn't understand my distance. And, I'm okay with it. One thing about me, I do right by people, so however things turn out, I'm okay with it. And it's funny that you say that because she gonna kill me, but I'm gonna say it. I don't think she's watching, but maybe she is. She'll call me after. But New Year's Eve, generally, I'm never spending New Year's anywhere but with my children. Outside of my 20s when you go to the club and count it down, but after I had kids. But Effect Fitness had a midnight boot camp.
On New Year's Eve?
On New Year's Eve. And
Wow.
when he posted it, I told my household, this is where I'll be on New Year's Eve.
Wow.
You can go with me, or you can, whatever your plans are, but this is where I'm going. So one of my cousins, my best friend, his cousin, all that, but anywho, they had a New Year's Eve gathering, so that's where my kids and family went. And she was like, so where KeKe at? And he was like, oh, she went to work out. And she called and she was like, oh, bitch, that's what you do on New Year's now? So you don't spend New Year's with your children no more? And I was like, not this one. I'm going to work out. And she got real jazzy. She was like, oh, okay, so you too good to hang with us. I was like, no, I'm working out today. That's what I'm doing. And then when she felt like I had attitude, but I really didn't have attitude, but why are you checking me about what I'm choosing to do on New Year's? And me and my boo didn't speak for about 2 weeks.
Really?
But I was okay with it because I ain't do nothing. I'll just wait on you to get over. However you felt, I responded. I'll wait until you come back, and then we'll talk about it. But I didn't understand why was it a problem that I was spending New Year's in the gym. She was like, why?
A boot camp on New Year's Eve.
Me, we're
That's
going to be
interesting.
the same casket. I said, well, I choose mine to be a little
Ooh,
smaller.
that's what she said?
Yep. She was like, oh, boo. Because I said something about the high blood. You know, I went into, she was like, girl, we're going to all be in the same casket or something. I said, well, I choose mine to be a little smaller. And that's probably why we didn't speak for 2 weeks.
He said, message.
She was like, bitch, bye. I mean, but that's like,
Okay.
but I was like, that was my journey that you just gave me hell about.
So there it is, people. You want a smaller casket? Reach out to KeKe. No, I'm sorry.
You don't need many pallbearers, right?
Oh, my God. I don't want to be in there, period, but however.
Right.
Oh. Well, listen, man. Appreciate you opening up about that. I know you hadn't planned on doing that. We kind of put you on the spot with it. Appreciate you doing it, and hopefully, like I said, somebody out there that's been thinking about doing something, hopefully this will actually help them do something. You know what I'm saying?
Simply choose you. That's it.
I think that message right there is the best one. Choose you.
Choose
That-
you
that-
over everything else.
Yeah, that's a serious message there. Choose you. I like that.
Yeah, you got to do it for you. If you're doing it for anything else, it's probably not going to get done. To be honest with you.
True. And trust me, I was the person that was going to get surgery, consults, money ready, all that. Like, I don't hold nothing against nobody that chooses how they choose. But I will say I feel much better.
The thing is,
Now.
a lot of people choose that route, but don't realize that that can get you where you want to get. But the thing is, keeping it, staying there.
And that was the initial
I know
argument.
so many that's gotten the surgery, but you can't tell now.
True.
All they got is a couple of
And
marks.
that's what, I was told, like, okay, you going to go do all this, and are you going to go to the gym? 'Cause you still got to go to the gym. But in your head, you'll never understand until it's you. Like, you just don't want it no more. You tired of it. And I inquired my doctor with meds, everything. He was like, nope. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll tell you what I will do, though. And until, appointment ready, getting up, got my best friend ready to ride, 'cause she going to be the driver. And on my way out the room, the last thing that was said was, well, before you go, just tell me what I need to tell our kids if you don't make it back. Because you're choosing something that you don't need. And I looked with much attitude and anger. And I said what I said. And I went on out the room. But I never made it past the living room sofa. I just went on in there and laid down. I never knew I didn't leave. But that's real, though. Because I'm like, damn.
When you went, did you get something to eat before you laid down? I'm just playing.
Now I like to probably cry a little bit.
That's real though, 'cause so many folks have lost their lives with those surgeries.
Yeah.
And what do you tell them kids?
What do you tell them? Well, I don't want you to tell mine then.
All right, man. Well, you know we got to have our weekly 45 attack. I'm sure that I see Unc just said goodnight, everybody. So
Yeah, he wrote his last comment about being disciplined, cutting out pork, minimize your drinking, cut sugar and salt, processed food in half, discipline to stick to a routine. You gotta give yourself 8 weeks minimum. Stay on course. Number one chimed in as well. About her 47 years of commitment. Still work out 3 days a week. Yeah, she do her thing. Can't take it from her.
Take a lot of discipline to get in that gym.
And she still can dance.
sure does. Sure does. The hardest part is getting started. 'Cause I'm still trying to get back. Restarted.
All I know is my mama said, if you're fine at 40, you'll be fine forever. So so I just want to be fine at 40. She's 68 is still fine. Just for the record.
It's a wise woman.
All right, man. So yeah, 45. Our weekly update. He has a $200,000 bond, and he actually put on social media that he's actually coming to Atlanta to be arrested.
On Thursday.
He's coming in on Thursday. I think I read somewhere that 2 of the other 18 turned themselves in today. He's coming in. Like I said, it's a $200,000 bond, but he actually has stipulations to his bond. He can't take, make any direct or indirect threat of any nature against witnesses or co-defendants from communicating in any way about the facts of the case with them, except through the attorneys, and that also includes social media. She said, people been calling her Fannie Mae, but
no, they ain't.
yeah, Fannie said that he's going to be handcuffed, and that he's actually going to have a mugshot. Supposedly they're going to lock the jail down, and they're going to have security all around White Street when he come through. And this is going to be on Thursday. I would be surprised if he ended up with a mugshot. From what I'm hearing, there's a fake mugshot that's going around that they've been using. He's been using that for his campaign.
Oh, my God.
As in other words, they trying to keep him down, but they can't. Some type of deal like that. But I would love this. Waiting to see if he actually gets, mugshots. Because if he gets that would actually make me think that Fannie is going to be serious in regards to these stipulations that's on his bond. But if he don't get no mugshots, man, he going to be bugging out as usual.
If he gets them, they're not gonna release them. They're not gonna release the mugshots.
If they take one, somebody gonna do it.
Somebody gonna release it.
I think they will. I
Fulton
think that's
County
gonna
can't
go.
keep
I
cell
think that's
phones
gonna
out.
go.
How the hell they gonna keep a
Nothing else,
mugshot
'cause
in?
everybody wants to see a mugshot.
Well,
Bad.
ask a cop. What did he say?
I said Fulton County can't keep cell phones out. How are they gonna keep cell phones from coming in? How are they gonna keep him from? The mugshot will get out.
Yeah.
If they take, and I think it's grandstanding on the DA's point as far as getting them handcuffed. But, if that's the thing, that's the thing.
Why is it grandstand if everybody else has to get handcuffed?
No, they don't. There's been a lot of high-profile people come through Fulton County. They walk them in the back door and walk them out. That's what typically happens. That's just not him. It's anybody that's a public figure that gets arrested. They keep him in a total different. He's not going to be in there with general population. Fulton County has this big open room. Guaranteed he's not going to be sitting in there. They'll have a room off to the side.
Well, he was the biggest doggone channel of lock her up. So shit, why? That's not grandstanding. He getting exactly what he doggone dished out. He wanted Hillary locked up. He wanted her handcuffed.
And I will say the person that said that there's some handcuffs waiting on him was the sheriff. Mm-hmm. It wasn't Fannie. You got it.
You got yourself to do it.
It wasn't the DA. Damn.
There's a matter. I know you guys don't watch. There's a political show called Georgia Game, and there's a matter of 3,000 votes. Well, we'll wait till it hits. That's all I got to say. And it's not the slam dunk like a lot of people are assuming, particularly when the DA was aware of the 3,000 votes that were located, and she still went forward with the charges. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to come out before it's over. And by no means am I a fan of Trump. I'm just saying, I think.
That was number one, blocked your line.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was just going to say it, bro. She got him.
Number one said, yes, you are.
Yeah, because I was looking up there waiting for her to say, what you mean? Yes, you are. Look, there she go. Here he goes again.
I can't hear you.
Here he goes.
Now, we
again.
I didn't hear
couldn't,
what you said, JT.
we couldn't hear you for a
I didn't hear
second. Hey, we couldn't hear you for a second. We said, number one, she blocked you remotely.
All right, like I said, you can threaten to shoot anybody, but you better hit them. So like I said, they're going to make that. She's going to get the anti-establishment vote big time. Plus, she's going to get every redneck in America. So, like I said, be careful. If you got a good case, I just don't see the case is standing. But hey, I don't know. I'm not privy to everything.
Ask a cop. Let me ask you a serious question. You're not here, so you ain't got to cover your face. Would you like to see him actually locked up?
Whatever need to say to
Trump?
you.
What'd he say?
I think if he's guilty, like I will with anybody, I never let it get personal. If he's guilty, he needs to stand like anybody else would.
Answer the question. Answer the question, ask the cop.
Hold up. We're going to let Angela ask the question again. Ask it
Real
one more
simple.
time.
Yes or no?
Don't do all that.
You having problems with your phone now?
You're breaking up. I can't quite hear y'all. I can't hear you.
He gonna do a tunnel.
I stand with number one fan.
Georgia tunnel.
In Atlanta. Go through a tunnel.
That's hilarious.
I'll be there in about 5 minutes.
Man,
Terrible.
I might do a fake. I'm sure they're gonna have it on TV. We should do a live, Classic Conversations live.
Oh, you know it's gonna be a live. You know that's gonna be a live.
445.
No, but like I said, I would like to see it, but
There you go.
We got it. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Yeah, we know exactly what you mean.
Too funny.
Almost as if you were sitting here.
You got up and walked out.
And KeKe, I'd like to congratulate you on your weight loss, and there's something I wanted to add to that before we move on to top 5, is that the only thing that I think needs to be added to it, we've made BBW very popular in our community to the point, the detriment of our health. I've dated some women that actually will eat a certain amount of calories to make sure they keep junk in the trunk. And diabetes, hypertension are silent killers. And obesity is rampant in our community. So I applaud you for doing what you did, but, you know, more women, and I'm not saying in any way that it's a health-related issue, but I think a large part of the reason why obesity is rampant in the African-American community is because the depression and PTSD that occurs just by being black in America. I think a lot of people eat to compensate. And especially in certain demographics, it's almost probably 75%, you know, in certain communities. So, saying that, I applaud what you did, and I think it should be.
French said, KeKe, congrats on your weight loss
and
entrepreneur steps on your weight loss. Bravo.
Keep a diet going.
Outstanding. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that, MJ. We're about to go to top 5. You gonna stay around? You can Google without
Yeah, I'll stick
anybody
around.
watching.
Now, if I fuck it up now, I need my ass whooped.
All right, so we're gonna rock on, man. We're gonna get to the top 5. So again, for production purposes, we need to do we have to sit still. We're not gonna go to break, but for production purposes, make it easier on my people that you guys don't see.
That's funny.
We're gonna just no comments or nothing until I say go. All right. All right. So KeKe got to sit still too. All right, everybody. Chill. All right, let's go. Top 5.
All right, here we go. Number 1, she said if they mugshot release, it would sell to raise money from his fools. You right. I agree. He will do that. He'll use anything they do
Yeah, exactly.
to his benefit. I'm sorry, I just read that, so I had to jump in for the top 5. But,
Yeah.
but he'll use anything to his benefit.
He'll release it himself.
Yeah, no doubt.
Probably gonna want a publicist to walk in there with him and be like Mike Tyson in that bad boy.
Yeah. He probably wanted to pay for none of his defense because them dumb dumbs will raise all the money for him like they've been doing. But anyway, I digress. Top 5. All right. I'm going away from the one I was thinking originally because I know KeKe doesn't watch a lot of TV. As she stated before, she don't do all these things. I'm gonna find another. I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find an oldie but goodie for you. I think we did this one a long time ago, before G&J Media started doing all their magic. So this should be a good one. Top 5 restaurants. Give me your top 5 restaurants of all time. Top 5 restaurants. Before your weight loss journey, KeKe. You ready, Dwayne? You look like you locked and loaded over there.
I'm ready.
Go for
no
it.
particular order.
What's up, Shireen?
Dan Tanner's. Try to stay Atlanta. No, I'm gonna go one. New Jersey, Chi-Chi's. I don't know if you guys remember. It was a Mexican restaurant in New Jersey that I used to go to as a kid, so I used to love it. Another Mexican restaurant that I love, Fronteras. I love Fronteras. They got this quesadilla, delicious. Number 2. I just went here, man. It was delicious, man. For my 40th birthday, Brookwood Grill. It was delicious, man. I got the steak with the ribeye, medium. I couldn't even finish it, but when I ate it in the morning, it was even better. It's even better.
All that seasoning sat overnight, huh?
Man, oh man, it was even better. I didn't even warm it up in the oven that long. Just like it was good. 5 minutes. It was good. And last but not least, man, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. From Atlanta, but Houston's.
They're from Atlanta, but
Can't do nothing with the spinach artichoke dip at Houston's, and everything goes crazy at Houston's. So yeah, Houston's is my last one, man. So
Like you looking at the menu, boy.
Over here a little.
One thing about Houston, they used to get down because they had a 1-page menu, man. It was so popular. They had a 1-page menu. Boy, that was smart as a mug.
More restaurants should do that. Perfect what you can. Don't try and cook everything. Yeah.
It's one place that actually does that. They that I like a whole lot. Marietta Diner. You ever been to Marietta Diner? Oh my God, they got
Oh my God.
everything. And
What?
Everything is
Hey,
good.
they menu about that thick, man. It's like a book where you just have
It's
to
an
flip.
encyclopedia
Oh
of
my God.
food.
Sure do.
Single time. Like the plates are huge. The portions
Hey.
are huge.
I asked for a side of broccoli. They brought me a whole dinner plate full of broccoli. A whole plate, bro. It's like it was crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah.
They actually need a cot in the
Having it
back
go on.
because that food.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Cass, we got to put that on the list.
Yeah, Marietta Diner.
Got to put that on the list.
It's a place in Brookhaven called La Pastorcita. It's a Mexican restaurant. So you know the food good.
So you know it's good.
Oh, you better learn something because if you can't order in Spanish, you're gonna be stuck with something. La Pastorcita. It's Brookhaven. It's all Buford Highway. And it's actually like a little bit further down, and this is gonna be an honorable mention. It's a little, I can't, the little hut. that grills the chicken, and it literally says best grilled chicken in Atlanta. Ooh, ooh, right down the street from them. Right. Oh, I got you. Okay, so that's those two in the honorable mention. Canoes.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Clearly, we like the same stuff.
Clearly.
I was about to say that shit did a do.
Yeah. Atlanta Fish Market.
That's good.
And Malibu Seafood.
He got to redo his list.
What part of California is Malibu? Malibu. It's like you literally eat and you can walk across the street and just chill on the beach.
Oh, wow.
It is amazing. Very nice. Yeah. The codfish is like this thick.
Really?
It's so good. So good.
Now, what part of California?
Malibu.
Malibu.
Yeah. It'd be a line.
I'm waiting.
Get me that codfish plate.
They gotta start over. Oh my god. Before I lost weight,
Yeah.
childhood most certainly Shoney's.
Oh, wow.
Me too.
Shoney's still open?
In a few places.
I was gonna say the same thing.
If I pass
I
one,
know it's
I ain't
still
seen a
open.
Shoney's in forever.
yep. If I pass one, I'm for sure stopping.
Really? Wow.
So that's probably the last two standing, but if I pass one, I'm stopping. So, Shoney's, Ryan's, and I don't know, because I hate and I ain't gonna eat but one time. Even before losing weight, I just can't keep going back with all the you can eat stuff, but
I gotta
like
get my
those
money worth. I'm going, I'm going. Gonna leave that.
Oh,
Ain't
my
gonna leave that
goodness.
stuffed like a pig.
Go in the bathroom and everything. I take me a book with me.
oh my goodness, terrible. The turkey leg hood
did
has
it again.
definitely become one of my
Uh-huh.
favorites.
Turkey leg
in
hut.
Houston. Oh my
Yeah.
god. The what is it? GNW?
You see, you never had that?
What you waiting on?
Boy.
Yeah, I turkey leg hood real bad. That's one of those I like real bad. So Shoney's Ryan turkey leg hood. It's this spot called the Diner in Miami. I guess all diners just got everything because they got everything. Like I'm gonna eat there breakfast, lunch, and dinner the whole time I'm in Miami. I'm just gonna eat there. And I don't know. Hibachi, that gotta be my number one. I want hibachi over everything. Benihana, whichever one. Benihana, the
Say
one on
hibachi,
Highway
huh?
5. Yeah. I want my chicken fried rice with no vegetables every time. Look, they disgusting. Back in my prior to one days, B probably was it, but they not that good no more.
I ain't been in a long time. Really? What's up, Miss Cat Coles?
100 messages.
Oh, I said earlier. I thought you was talking about me. Yeah. I said it.
Man, who put that up there? Damn. See that? I just put it.
See.
All this work I just did in my head.
It's always did
All
my
right. All right, South Carolina, original Benjamin Calabash. It's a buffet of just all the seafood you can get out the ocean. Q Time over there by the West End. If you like turkey legs,
They got the best turkey leg.
They got the best
Straight
smothered
up.
turkey legs, turkey wings, Tassili's. You know, it had Tassili's. That's raw everything.
Oh
But you
my
came
God.
in here late. You came at the top 5. It's crazy.
Hilarious.
So that's Q Time. If you ain't never been. That's in the hood. Fogo de Chao. And he came in on the wrong.
You heard that, right?
I tell him that now.
You're on that side of the room.
Oh, Hash House a Go-Go. In
Hash House a
Vegas.
Go-Go.
Yeah.
Where?
In Vegas
Oh,
and
okay.
in Florida. I think it's in Florida too. They give you so much food. It's like they call it farm food. So they feed you like how farmers eat. So
Really?
whatever you get, I think my favorite. Yeah, they feed you like cattle. It's a sage chicken biscuit, but the biscuit is loaded with like the 2 biggest chicken breasts you'll ever see. The biscuit is so underneath that you be like, this the biscuit? Man, you gotta dig, and the way it come out is like a big steak knife inside of it. So you eating for the whole day, like for like $17. But when it's hot, yeah, that's it. And my last is the Bacon House on Thanksgiving, which is my in-laws. Yeah, I ain't never had a turkey taste so good in my entire life. I love turkey. Man, I ain't never seen it. Look like something off TV. I ain't never had a turkey juicy. All the turkeys I had were dry, so I just
Gotcha.
gave up on my family. Oh no, I
Just gave up on.
Hey, you have dry turkey. You ain't gonna fry it. No, I'm like, just give me that taste out.
MJ, come on, man. You gonna do it? Let's get your top five restaurants.
Top 5, let's see. Gibson's in Chicago. ML Sushi in Atlanta, shout out. ML Sushi. Bucket. Let's see. Bones. I like steak. Bones, let's see. I'll go. Chops.
Good one.
City Grill.
Dantana's. All right, JT, you up, brother?
All right. All right. No particular order, really. So, Capers up in Kennesaw. Not many places you can go in and they don't even have salt and pepper on the table because they know you're not going to need it. It's that good. The steaks, you can actually...
You should write that down.
I'm telling you, the steaks, they give you a knife, but you don't need it. It's that tender.
Oh, wow.
That place is, yeah. I 1 year, I think, it was like 3 years straight, I went there for my birthday. I didn't care. Let's go back. Matter of fact, Casper put that on the list. We that and Marietta Diner. We got to do that real soon. A spot.
Which Marietta Diner? Is this
Marietta
one?
Diner is right on Carl Parkway.
Is just that one? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the Marietta Diner is right there on
I
Carl Parkway.
rode past that so many times for baseball season, but never
Bruh.
did stop because I was too tired.
Bro.
Stop.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah. Yeah. They have a lot of diners.
Treat
but
yourself.
Look. Yeah. Yeah. When you walk in, they have the thing full of cheesecake and everything. Yeah. 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 Yeah, they used to own
I'm gonna go
an
down
Italian
the stairs,
spot
then,
also. They used to have an Italian
Right.
spot though. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They have them all over the place, but that's the best one to me is the one in Marietta. They have landmark diners everywhere. All right, a spot in L.A., and I don't think it's even there anymore. It's called Crustaceans. Is it? Man, one of the most amazing things about that place is it's like you're walking on like a pool. You have fish and everything up under your feet. So you looking down and you can see fish
Really?
all up under your feet. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I went there years ago. I didn't know it was still open. Another one is down home in North Carolina, man, this spot called Arnold's. Oh, boy. If any of my North Carolina people are watching, they understand what I'm saying. We still miss that place to this day. The building is still there, and it's done changed about 7 different restaurants since it left. but I still can recite my menu. I wanted me a 3-piece dark, mashed potatoes, green beans, hush puppies, and also I wanted me a cheeseburger all the way with chili and fries inside. Yes, every time. I've still missed that place. Every time I go home, I think
like
about it.
you
Yeah, it's
gonna
called
eat all
Arnold's,
that.
but it
So
ain't
you eat
there
all
anymore.
that?
Oh yeah, I would eat it all every time. Yeah. I was a lot younger then too, of course. The metabolism was real high at that time.
Okay.
What am I at? I'm at 3, right? Any little small pizza spot in New York City. The little small ones. I'm not talking about a place. I'm not talking about a place where you're going in and sitting down. I'm talking about the ones you look down and it's just like a long hallway. Or you can order from the window. Or you just get you a slice and keep it moving. Any of them. Dollar pizza, whatever. All of them. Can't beat it. Best pizza in the world. Promise you. It's greasy. Oh, it's really, really greasy. But yeah, that's. And then I have to go with good old Fellowship. Cam Newton's Fellowship. They have a real chef that works in there. The macaroni and cheese comes out to you in a little skillet. It's still cooking. The lamb chops, the man has fried lamb chops. Babe, put that on the list too. Friday, matter of fact. Let's go Friday night. But then my honorable mention would have to be Jack's Steakhouse in St. Martin. Oh, God. Yeah. Jack's Steakhouse in St. Martin. If you ever go to St. Martin, man, on the French side, no, on the Dutch side, go to Jack's Steakhouse. Right down the street is the cigar lounge. So, that's what it works. So, yep.
Shouting out the country, and I do my mom and the Port of Plata. All grill.
What's your name?
My mom's.
Okay.
I got
Just outside Port of Plata if you're heading towards Santiago.
got some comments up here. Frenchie, she only gave us 3. 54th Street Grill, Tony G's Soul Food, and Wings and Rings. All of them are in Texas. Frenchie, what part of Texas are you in? I forgot. Cat Coles,
There's a restaurant in Texas we used to love too, man.
Fogo de Chao, Atlanta Fish Market, and Spondivits.
Spondivits. Old Spondivits. Yeah. when Spondivits was different. They changed the whole menu, boy.
New Millennium said CZ's Barbecue. Where's that at?
In the hood. On McDaniel Street. Right next to a gas station.
And Kat also said Fleming's. Said the service is real great there also. Fletcher's, okay.
Old Fletcher.
And all those spots that Frenchie said are in San Antonio.
Cuckoo's been
All right, number 1 got the, and she got it in quotes, the red, as in Red Lobster. She loved Red Lobster. That's still her birthday spot every
Hey,
year.
bro.
We know where her birthday dinner's at. Atlantic Buffet, La Shish Kebab, the Mexican Grill, and Darla Seafood in Portsmouth, Virginia. Her honorable mentions on my list. I'm gonna say that one. She said she posted Shoney's Big Boy on my page. Go look at it, KeKe, she said. My Aunt Elena got bonefish, and I love bonefish. She did GNW. Dang, she took that one. That's one of mine.
Oh, yeah, I knew that was one of yours.
Arlington Hotel Restaurant in Ireland. You showing off like JT. St. Martin in Ireland, you know what I mean? Okay. The Mayflower and Sonny's Barbecue in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Cracker Barrel.
That's breakfast only.
Hey, man, you know what's crazy, though? I used to go to Cracker Barrel all the time, and I would always say, I'm going to try a dinner meal one time. But when I sit down, give me the mama pancakes, man. Make 2 blueberry, 1 regular. Hey, I try. I have my thoughts saying I'm gonna get something different. When I sit down, man, gonna give me my own pancakes, man. I'm here. I'm here now. Two more of them, sir. I tried, man. I really did. I just can't do it. Let's see here. What's up, Miss Georgette? She said honorable mentions the Arlington restaurant. You know, she's showing off too. The lamb, the goose, the fish, the triple truth roof. Let's see here. You did Cat Cole's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kat said she a foodie. She kept adding. She said, okay, I'll stop. I just love good food.
Yeah, we started early, ending early. She said KeKe history. Yeah, we started 8:38. That's gonna be the goal, boy. 'Cause if y'all, hey, Finnet be getting us the schedule early. Hey, she on it now. What you say, Sean? Get where you know is good.
What?
I must have missed where that came. All right, so there's a restaurant. There's a buffet. I can't think of the name of it in Vegas, but they got the seafood buffet, and that thing go crazy. It's all there by itself, man. But that seafood buffet is the bomb. Yeah, they got lights. Is it? No, not Palm. I don't think it's Palm.
Caesar Smorgasbord. That's supposed to be the biggest one. But it's good.
Now that seafood buffet, man. It's the same one where they got the little go-go dancers. What's the male dancers? Chippendale. Wherever the Chippendales are at. That is it Palms? Okay. Yeah, that seafood buffet go crazy in there. I got you named the New York pizza places. They are delicious, boy. My favorite pizza still right now is still Nancy's Pizza. That Nancy's Pizza, man. Please don't put that in my face. I don't care what I gotta have it. Knowing I'm gonna pay for it, but I gotta have it. Oh boy.
That's right. You be eating. Just
Yes.
thought about what you said.
Still eat it, man. I'm weak, but at Nancy's. All right. So I said 2. All right. I got Pasta Bella.
That's the one they're owned by the same people.
Oh really?
Yeah, diner.
Yeah. Oh really? Okay.
Yeah,
I know that.
Got the same cheesecake display in there.
Cheesecake.
Yeah.
But that Pasta Bella is delicious.
Pasta Bella hurt.
Yeah,
because
man.
boy, you that pasta swell up in you.
G&W is definitely on my list. Turkey Hut definitely on my list. But my number one still the best sea bass I've had to this date at Hal's.
I forgot about Hal.
That's still the best doggone sea bass I done had, man. I done tried them, but
And you
I've
know
been
what?
so disappointed.
I keep saying I want to go back to get the sea bass because you talked about it so much.
It's not on the menu. You gotta ask for it. That lets you know, hey, man, it's not on the menu. You gotta ask for it, man. But ooh,
All right, I'm gonna have to get somebody to take me there then, because if it ain't on the menu, it's probably out of my price range. That'd be a special occasion.
IHOP pancakes and Cracker Barrel pancakes run neck and neck. What? What?
What?
That's blasphemy. Number one said no, they don't. I agree with you.
No.
Yeah, no. Cracker Barrels.
Look, Kat still going. She said the food places over by Doraville, close to Brandsmart, all are pretty safe.
They're all good. I like that Korean barbecue over there. Nice.
All right, KeKe, go and let people know where they can follow you.
Instagram, LITE _ skin, SKIN _ QT, light skin QT.
So if they wanted to get down in your accountability group, they should hit you there, and then you can share the.
Absolutely.
Okay, understood.
And by the way, shout out to Goat Culture. I told you I would. So I'm representing
Yeah.
the culture tonight.
That's what's up. Don was on here earlier too.
Ask a cop. I know you just got here. What you got for us, bro?
Man, it's supposed to go a lot of stuff tonight. But we need the opportunity. What I will say is, I guess I don't know if because I'm doing Ask a Cop now, but I'm noticing a lot of videos that need to be spoke on. A lot of them I'm noticing that I'm taking the time to go back and get the first portion of it, like the one where the young man was arrested, and I think it's Tennessee, cuffed in the gym. And everybody's, oh, he's a juvenile. No, he was 18. And the guy ended up getting pepper sprayed. If you see the last half and the first half, it's totally different. And I just say we need to start paying attention to what happens before. Don't get sucked in. Check it out. When they're wrong, but don't get sucked in. That's all I got.
She said such a cop. Through and through. Sean threw in Marietta Seafood. I think they mentioned Marietta Diner. Somebody's mentioned, Marietta Seafood is dope. I don't have anything, man. Just a great show tonight. Congratulations again, Ms. KeKe, on that continued. You turn it from a journey to a straight lifestyle. So, and I definitely enjoyed it. I love the word choose you. Yeah. I think that's powerful. That's powerful in so many different ways.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So many different ways to choose yourself. So that was dope, man. Uptown Draft tomorrow for those participating in the Uptown Comedy Corner
It's
Fantasy
tomorrow?
Football League.
Oh, man, I got to get registered tonight.
Tomorrow at 7 o'clock is the draft. So it's going down. KeKe, you will not go undefeated this season. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it to you. You will not go undefeated this season, buddy. We was on a podcast last season, so we were distracted.
Yeah, that's right. He was. He was sitting over there getting all the
he was
good
over there
picks.
just chilling.
We over there doing the show.
Yeah,
Everybody getting out. Yeah, okay. I ain't got much, man, but I did need to add something from my week, man. It's gonna bug y'all out, man. I actually ran out of gas.
Damn.
No, you didn't.
Bro,
It's too hot to run out of gas.
hey, man,
What you talking about?
I haven't ran out of gas since I was like, I didn't have a license. I was like 14 to 15 years old. I actually ran out of gas, and I blame my wife because we was at a cigar lounge, and somebody went to the car and got some lemonade for her, and it was too much, so she asked me to drink some of it. So I drank a little bit. On the way home, it hit her, and she started laughing. And I knew I needed gas, but I didn't want it to hit me while I was driving. So I went on home without getting gas. Ran out of gas the next day. Actually had to go buy a gas can. I just cleaned it out. I'm going to take it back.
Take it back.
Yeah, I actually had to go get a gas can, put gas in a gas can. I didn't even know how to use a gas can. It was that crazy. So, so yeah, people.
KeKe got a group called Accountability, JT.
Put gas in your car when the light come on. So, man, that's going to do it for us this week. We will see y'all next week. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea Lo.
As a cop.
And we out. You dig?